here is Chief Meteorologist Chase Jones.
Well, if you're watching the show at 5, that means you're getting ready for the game, and I want to know what you're going to eat because some of this cloud cover is making its way in for a busy football weekend, but cooler weather with that cloud cover is on the way. Now, we made a good run at those triple digits, stopping just shy of 100 degrees, all the way down into those lower 60s last night. Then look how fast we heated up, right at 99 degrees, almost a 40-degree run. But I promise you, as we get closer towards Saturday, we're going to drop another 20 degrees, 99 in San Angelo. Everybody else in a combination of those mid to upper 90s across the entire area. But trust me, we're touching the triple digits, 102 in Ballinger and Coleman. We're looking at 95 down there in Sonora. So we have our 7 degrees across the entire Concho Valley for a beautiful start to the football season. But dew points are down there in those 40s while humidity indices are in those teens. We'll see how long they hang on because I'm tracking a little bit of moisture by kickoff for Friday night. Now, the moisture tracker is going to show you where the concentrations of blues are going to make their way back in. What's left of Tropical Storm Lorena is going to try to fight its way across the Chihuahua Desert, make its way across the Sierra Madres, and we're going to see some strong concentrations of yellow make its way back into the Concho Valley by Saturday. Now, upper level pattern showing us a little bit of difficulty, strong low pressure making its way out. Look at the size of this ridging. As we get closer towards next week, we're on the warm up, but we see a little bit of the heat dome show up by Thursday, and that's looking like the triple digits, but right behind it, a very strong cutoff low. So the roller coaster of weather has started, and I'm on the lookout for second summer. Everybody keeps asking me if it is going to cool off, but I think we're going to go back and forth between the 80s and the triple digits for quite a while, somewhere around November. Water vapor imagery really just keeping our eye on the monster wave of moisture making its way in across the Sierra Madres. And down at the severe weather outlook, pretty calm today, still going around the Concho Valley, but I promise you by tomorrow we're going to be in the crosshair. As we get down to the surface, we're still seeing some of those high wind alerts for the entire state of Wyoming, and then we're still seeing some red flag warnings off the west coast, but we're really just concentrating on that moisture making its way across the bottom of your screen. Really zooming in on those kickoff conditions. Here comes that cloud bank as it pushes over New Mexico. Here's the futurecast, but go ahead and pick your area. We're going to keep our eye on the moisture making its way down from the north, also keeping our eye on the moisture pulling its way across the west coast. As we get closer towards Friday night, you're going to see a little bit of that low cloud cover make its way in, but we're going to take a closer look by tomorrow. By Saturday, that cold front makes its way down as it meets up with that hurricane, or at least what's left of Tropical Storm Lorena, but I think it could push out of the way early. Stephen and I are trying to nail down when exactly it's going to make its way through because, again, it's a busy week of football and there's a whole lot going on. I think it's time to party here in San Angelo. Tonight, all the way back down into those lower 70s with that cloud cover keeping us pretty warm overnight. Then tomorrow, a good run at those lower 90s, but we're on the lookout for some of that light rain as we get closer towards kickoff as the weekend rolls around. This is the first weekend of September. We're going to see some of those cooler temperatures around those upper 70s, but then we're immediately on the warm up as some of that moisture starts to make its way out. Take a good look. Cloud cover will clear up as we warm up somewhere near those lower 90s while those overnight lows consistently stay in those mid 60s. Stay tuned. Up the break. You're watching KSAN News at 5.